Dear learners, you must have heard about the mummies of Egypt or must have seen many films related to them. These mummies buried in the pyramids of Egypt hold many mysteries within them. Today in this video, we will know about these mysterious mummies about which many strange claims are made. In the ancient time, the pharaohs, that is the political and the religious leaders of Egypt, associate their life with the butterfly. As after staying in cocoon for long, butterfly came out and gets the new life. In the same way, the pharaohs used to apply a special type of paste and tie a bandage like a cocoon and get locked in the coffin. They believed that, like a butterfly, their life would have a new beginning. Besides this, some Egyptians also believed that the mummified body was the home for its soul or spirit. So, if the body was destroyed, the spirit might be lost. For this reason, many great kings and gurus of Egypt were mummified. All the mummies of Egypt were used to kept in pyramids. During that time, the people of ancient Egypt believed that the pyramid is the only area whose all angles are equal. Due to this, a special kind of energy comes in this area which keeps the mummy safe. In Egypt, mummies from many civilizations continue to be found. Now, a new research related to this has come to light, which has exposed many secrets of mummification in ancient Egypt. With the help of dozens of beakers and bowls discovered from an ancient mummification lab, researchers have found out what material people used to preserve dead bodies. This has revealed a big information that people used to import these materials from Asian countries like India, Lebanon, etc. An extraordinary collection of 31 ancient ceramic vessels was also found in 2016 at the bottom of a 42 feet deep well in the south of the capital Cairo that dates back to 664 to 525 BC. Researchers studied these vessels for a year and found that resins from ancient trees, cedar oil from the Lebanon, and bitumen, that is a mixture of hydrocarbons found in the Dead Sea, were used inside these vessels. By comparing these vessels with the containers found in nearby tombs, researchers have determined what materials were used for mummification and that the substance had antifungal and antibacterial properties that help preserve human tissues and reduce foul smell. To understand the process of mummification, archaeologists took a lot of help from the books of Greek historian Herodotus. In the 5th century BC, Herodotus described in detail the process of preserving dead bodies by Egyptians. Herodotus wrote that the Egyptians preserved the dead bodies by inserting a hook into the nose of the body and removing the brain through it. The rest of the body organs were also removed by making an incision in the abdomen, and then the abdomen was stitched up. After this, the dead body was washed with wine and spices. The body was then dried by wrapping it in natron salt for 70 days, and then it was carefully wrapped in linen strips and finally placed inside a coffin. For religious reasons, some animals were also mummified. The sacred bulls from early dynasty had their own cemetery at Saqqara. Baboons, cats, birds, and crocodiles, which also had great religious significance, were also sometimes mummified. The Egyptians had been mummifying bodies for 2000 years before Herodotus described the process of mummification. The oldest mummy ever to be discovered is the Spirit Cave mummy, which was discovered in 1940 in Nevada, United States. Analysis by experts shows that the mummy is nearly 10,600 years old. Some time back, researchers in Egypt discovered a 40 feet deep well with 13 unopened Egyptian coffins, which experts believe have been sealed inside for nearly 2,500 years. However, archaeologists are more curious about the mummy of King Tutankhamun than about anyone else. King Tutankhamun, also known as King Tut, became the pharaoh of Egypt in 1332 BC when he was just 9 and died at the age of 19. He is counted among few emperors whom the Egyptians considered God. In 1922, when a British archaeologist uncovered Tut's tomb, he found a coffin. The coffin opened to reveal another coffin. Inside the second coffin was a third coffin made of gold, and inside was Tut's mummified body untouched for more than 3,000 years. Ancient writers, modern scientists, and mummies themselves all help us better understand the Egyptian mummification process and the culture in which it existed. By studying the X-rays or performing autopsies on unwrapped bodies, experts are learning more about average height, lifespan, diseases suffered, and medical treatment of the ancient Egyptians. I hope you liked the video. For more informational content, do not forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.